Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about OET Reading Part. In OET Reading Part A, you have to complete 20 questions in 50 minutes. I repeat once more. You have to complete 20 questions in 15 minutes period. Okay. So time management is very important in OET Reading Part A. At the end of the 15 minutes, both the question paper and text booklet are collected. So you have to manage your time very carefully. Okay. The text booklet contains 4 texts. Okay. Text A, text B, text C and text D. All answers should be written directly in the spaces provided in the question paper. You have to write all answers in the space provided in the question booklet. Okay. The question types in OET Reading Part A are matching questions, short answer questions, sentence completion or not completion. 3 types of question you get in OET Reading Part A. First one is matching question, short answer question, sentence completion or not completion. Practice make perfect. Practice, practice, practice. Practice is very important in OET Reading Part A. So especially time management. This is an occupational English test. Reading Part A, you get 15 minutes to complete 20 questions. You have to look at 4 tests. Test A, Test B, Test C and D on the following pages. For each question 1 to 20, look through the text A to D to find the relevant information. Write your answers in the spaces provided in the question paper. Answer all the questions within 15 minutes period. Your answer should be correctly spelled. That is also very important. Okay. First step. You get the information to open the question booklet. Just relax and open the booklet. Okay. Then read the titles. What you have to do next? You have to read the titles, subtitles and underline the keywords such as nouns, numbers, disease, medications, complications. Okay. You have to underline the keywords. Okay. Second, 2 methods you can use. Either you start from the matching question or from the question 15 to 20. Okay. If you start from the beginning, matching question will be in the first. Okay. If you start from the beginning, you get an idea about the test and you can easily find out the rest of the answers. If you start from the beginning, you will get an idea about the rest of the test. Okay. The second method is also good. Okay. It is better to practice both and find out which one is suitable for you and choose that one. Okay. Third, use skimming and scanning method. In OET Reading Part A, you have to use skimming and scanning method. Skimming means fast reading. Okay, skimming. What do you mean by skimming? Skimming means fast reading, like that. Okay, that is zigzag. What is zigzag? Like that. Okay, and scanning means finding the facts. That means you have to find out tachycardia. Okay, somewhere in the text. Okay, you have to skim. You get some information in some place. Okay, you have to keep your hand there. Then you have to scan there. Okay, like an ultrasound. Okay, you have to scan there properly. Then you will get the correct answer. In OET Reading Part A, repeat once more. In OET Reading Part A, you have to use skimming and scanning method. Okay, this is all about OET Reading Part A. So now let's begin the test. Okay, now we are going to do the text. Okay, this is one of the tests. Text that is management of burns. Okay, this is one test I have taken from official website. This is a sample. Just talking about management of burns. Okay, here what you have to do, you will get the question booklet. Okay, question booklet. just relax and open your book. Like you will get the information to open the book. Like you have to just relax, pray to God and open the book. Okay. Then you have to underline. Okay, title. I wanted to title, subtitles, burned, superficial, partial thickness, full thickness, mixed up. Whatever information you see in front of your eyes, just underline. Just underline. Okay. Numbers, some disease condition, thickness. Okay. Fluid restation, body surface at 10% in children, 10% early. Okay, whatever information you use, just underline. Make an underline. Okay. Okay. Underline. Okay. Management of burns. Okay. What are the information you see? Hypothermia, pain control, acetaminophen, opiates, immunization status, application antibiotics, debridement of blisters, adult analgesic guidelines, mild pain, moderate pain, severe pain, paracetamol, no steroid, anti-inflammatory drugs, opioids, just underline. Then what you have to do, you get that information. First test is saying about burn, the types of burn. Second is saying the fluid resuscitation management. Okay, suggest a regimen for sorry, fluid resuscitation adults and children. The management of what are the management, what we have to do if there is any burn. Okay, adult analgesics guidelines. So you have to just underline what are the you will get an idea. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to come to the question. Okay, you have to come to the question, and there are some information you can see in the first section, instruction of candidates. Okay, instruction to candidates. So after that the question will start. Okay, here question 1 to 5 is the marks the question. So for each question 1 to 5, decide which test, that is A, B, C or D. The information comes from. Which paragraph is contained this information. Write the letter A, B, C or D in the space. Here are some size space provided. You have to write which letter will come. Okay. So we can read from first question. Age-related considerations for initial treatment of burns injury. Age-related considerations for initial treatment of burns injuries. Okay, you read the question. Then what you have to do? You have to come to the paragraph. What is the first paragraph it is saying? It is saying bend, superficial, partial thickness, type of bend is same type of. What is second paragraph? Fluid resuscitation. Okay, age, what is the question here? Age related, what you are sorry, you have to underline the keywords. Age related considerations for initial treatment of burn injury. This is the keyword here, okay? So what you have to do, if there is any age related information is given in this paragraph, you have to find out. Here they are saying fluid resuscitation. If the burns, here some children, in the elderly greater than 60 years, okay, adult resuscitation fluid alone. If it is adults, first 24 hours, what we have to do, suggest a regimen of fluid resuscitation. Children, resuscitation fluid is above plus maintenance 0.45 saline with 5%. See, here it is given age related information. Okay. The burn area is over 50% of the total body surface area in adults, or 10% in children. Intravenous fluid should be started as soon as possible on scene. What is the question? Age related consideration for initial treatment so see, we are getting the keywords now here. Intravenous fluid should be started as soon as possible on scene. Also, transfer should not be delayed by more than 2 calculation attempts. We shall see, here we are getting that. So you have to write B here. Okay, you have to write what, sorry, sorry. So you have to write B here. Okay. Then what you have to do? You have to read the second question. The risk involved in certain treatments. There are some treatments, in some, there are some treatments, it can cause some risk. Okay, we have to find out what it is. Okay, so first it is saying superficial burn, second it is saying the food reservoir, third we have to come to the third is management of burns. Okay, what is the question? The risk involved in certain treatments. Okay, fourth is saying adult analgesic scale. Maybe these two paragraphs contains, we will get the answer from these two paragraphs, these two texts. Okay, so just we have to skim and scan. Management for burns, assess the patient status, survey breathing, assess for just skim. Cooling is another type of treatment. Remove jewelry or clothing, limit from Thalanes go so large sheet in the case a large one. Cool the wound, not the patient. Take care not to cause hypothermia. Pain control. W bend is so you have to just skim here, just skim. Adult analgesic scale lines, just skim and scan. Okay, if it is saying about the medication, then what is the question they are asking? The risk involved in certain treatment. So because in one thing here, cool the wound, not the patient. Take care or not to cause hypothermia. If there is any cooling therapy, if you use any cooling management, we have to be cautious to prevent the patient from hypothermia. What is the risk? Hypothermia is a risk. Okay. So what is the answer here? Answer is, what is the answer here? Answer is C. Okay. You have to find out the answer like that. Okay, here is the B, here is the C. Okay, when you start thinking about specialist treatment options, when to start? Okay, when to start thinking about specialist treatment option, when to start? Okay, so first it is saying about burn management. Okay, second is still saying fluid dosage. We have to check it here also. When you start, what is the question? When to start thinking about specialist treatment also. So here is also they are saying about the food. We have to check it here. We have to fast skim here. When we start, there is anything they are saying. When you start restriction food alone, first 24 hours. Is saying like that. Okay, when you start anything, it is not saying anywhere. Management, when you start, what is the question? When you start thinking about specialist treatment options. Okay, if it is anything here saying there, no. Adult analgesic 72. The following table provides recommended short-term oral analgesics guidelines for the management of blood. Say mild pain, moderate, severe pain. See, here they are saying review in 72 hours. If pain cannot be controlled with oral medications, consider admission to burn unit. See how we are getting the answers in. Then what is the answer here? Then D. When to start thinking about, when to start, if review in 72 hours, if pain cannot be controlled with oral medication, consider admission to burn. See, sometimes you think OET reading part A is very, very easy, but it is not easy. Here you have to get 20 out of 20. That is very, very important. Okay, 20 after 20 is very important. You have to get it here. Okay, then only you can score B grade. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. Take it as a serious. Okay. OET part A is very, very important. Okay, OET reading part A is very, very important. Treatment informed by patient. Treatment informed by patient. Who is informed? Patient. Self-assessment. So we have to check there is self-assessment. Patient informed any treatment. So we have to check it there. Okay. First it is saying, first what it is saying, this burn, second is this food restriction. If there is an assessment, patient informed by the treatment. Okay. Treatment is informed by the patient. Here is management of burns assess. There is any treatment is informed by the patient. No, it is not saying anything. Under the analgesic guideline, the following table provides recommended short term less than 72 hours oral analgesis guidelines for the management of burn injuries. Aim for pain score. Okay. of 4 or less at rest. Analgesia should be reviewed after 72 hours and adjusted according to pain score. Patient management should be guided by. Here what it is saying? Patient management should be guided by individual case and clinical judgment. See, we are getting the answer now. How? Say pain score. If it is 1 to 3, patient will say if it is 1 or 3, like, okay, it is a mild pain. Pain score elicited from patient. We will elicit the pain score from patient. Please 1 to 3, recommend analgesia. Like that, like that, we get the information and we have to administer the pain score. Pain score is 4 to 6, we have to give tramadol. Pain score is 7 to 10, we have to give recommend analgesia in addition to column 1 to 2, we have to give strong opioids. Okay. So what it is saying, question, when to treatment informed by patient self-assessment. So what is the answer here? D. Pain score assessment. Okay. According to the pain score, we give medication to patient. How to categorize the severity of burns? Easily you will get it. How to categorize what is that? Categorize severity of burn. First paragraph is, see, superficial, food thickness, mixed. Okay. What is? Yeah. Are you getting the answer? This is the way you have to find out the answer. Sometimes you think it is very easy. You will get all the answers, but it is not easy. I am telling you, it is not easy. Sometimes you think it is very easy. There is no need of any practice. So OET reading part A, there is no need of any practice. Please, my friend, take it as a serious. Okay. Second one, question 6 to 13. We are going to do the 6 to 13 questions. Next one, sixth question. Complete each of the sentence completion, 6 to 30, with a word or short phrase from one of the text. Each answer may include words, numbers, or both. Okay. Classification of burn injuries depends on what is the question here? Classification. Burn injuries depends on the amount of dash cost. The amount of, we have to find out the amount of dash cost. Okay. We have to go to the paragraph. Amount of burn injuries are classified according to how much tissue damage is present. What is answer here? Amount. Amount means quantity, how much. Then what it is here? How much tissue damage is present. What is answer here? Tissue damage. You have to write tissue damage here. Okay, are you getting the answer? Second one. Patients recovering from patients at the third degree, you have to find out the keyword third degree burns are likely to experience great deal of shrinkage and dash of their skin. You have to read here. Also, what is the question? Third degree burns. Okay. Full thickness burns, also known as third degree burn, subcutaneous using on blisters. Healing associated with considerable contraction. What is the way they are given? Shrinkage. Contraction means contracting. Contracting, contraction and dilation. Contraction means shrinkage. Shrinkage and dash of their skin. Shrinkage and scaring. Okay, you have to write scaring here. SCARRING. Next question. When evaluating mixed depth burns, here we have to find out the keyword mixed. This is the keyword. You will get the answer from here. Mixed depth burns. You should take into account you should take into account how the burn looks and whether there is dash in the affected area. Okay, whether there is dash in the affected area, whether there is mixed burns are the clinician should estimate the average depth by the depth by the appearance and the presence of sensation. What is the question? When evaluating mixed depth burns, you should take into account how the burn looks. Look me how the burn looks. That is appearance. Okay, how the burn looks and whether there is dash, whether there is dash, whether there is presence of sensation. What is answer? Whether there is sensation. We have to write sensation here. Okay. You should cool burn injuries by taking off any dash or jewelry that the patient is wearing. Okay. So we got the answer from it. Then we have to read here. Okay. If there is anything that is not here. Assess the burn depth and extent. The sheet can be placed on burns during the time. Cooling. Remove jewelry or hot clothing. What is the question here? Jewelry already they are given. Okay. You should cool burn injuries by taking off any hot clothes or jewelry that the patient is wearing. Okay. That to remove jewelry or hot clothing. Okay. The next question. When cooling the wound, make sure that you don't put the patient at risk of dash. Cooling. We have to find out the cool the wound, not the patient. Take care not to cause hypothermia. What is the answer here? What's the question? When cooling the wound, make sure that you don't put the patient at risk of hypothermia. Okay. Are we getting the answer? Okay. Like that, you have to find out the answer. The patient may require a dash. Patient may require a dash booster. Booster means something they are talking about the immunization, depending on when they were last immunized. What is so we have to find out any immunization. Okay. Check immunization status and update tetanus. Update tetanus if necessary. What is the question they are asking? Patient may require a tetanus booster. What is the answer? A tetanus booster depending on when they were last immunized. You should consider leaving. You have to keep it there or undisturbed, as these may help prevent infection. Okay. Debris. What is in debridement of blisters? There are some differences of opinion regarding breaking of blisters. Okay. Some suggest leaving intact. What is blistered? Intact because the blister acts as a barrier to infection and other debris or blisters. What is the question? You should consider leaving blisters undisturbed. What is the answer here? You should consider leaving blisters undisturbed. Okay. As these may help prevent infection. You should apply ointments containing dash to all deeper burns. So what it is here? Application of antibiotics in the form of ointment should always be used to prevent infection in any non-superficial burns. Okay, what is the answer here? Antibiotic. Are you getting the answer? Next 1420. Answer each of the question 1420 with a word or short phrase. Either you write a word or short phrase from one of the tests. Each answer may include words, number or both. You should not write full sentences. Okay. Only word or short phrase. You write only word or short phrase. In the case of mixed depth bonds, so to find out this is a keyword. Okay, we will get it from here. In the case of mixed depth bonds, which factor determines the local treatment to give? Which factor? We have to find. What factor determines the local treatment to give? We have to find out that. Mixed bands are frequently in mixed depth. The clinician should estimate the average depth by the appearance and the presence of sensation. What is the answer here? The clinician should estimate the average depth by the appearance and the presence of sensation. The restitution should be based on the total of second and third degree bonds and local treatment. What is the keyword? Local treatment should be based on the burn thickness. What is the burn thickness at any specific? What is the question they are asking? In the case of mixed depth burns, What factor determines local treatment to give? Okay, local treatment. What is the option here? Local treatment should be based on the burn thickness. We have to write the word here, thickness. Okay. Sorry. You have to that thickness here. Okay. What is the maximum number of tries? What is the maximum number of tries recommended for attaching a drip at the scene of a burns incident? Or the scene of a burns incident. See, we have to read it here. Okay. If the burn area is over 15% of the total body surface area in adults, 10% children, intravenous fluid should be started as soon as possible on scene, although transfer should not be delayed by more than 2 cannulation. How many attempts we have to give? Two cannulation. What is the maximum number? We have to write the number. What is the maximum number? Here, so there is no need to write it. Here they are asking what is the number maximum that we have to write it there. Okay. So you have to write 2 here. Okay. How much resuscitation fluid? How much? We have to write the quantity. How much resuscitation fluid should a child receive per kilo over 20? Per kilo over 20. How much resuscitation fluid should a child receive? Okay. That we have to find out. Okay. So here it is saying give 100 ml per kg for the first 10 kg. First 10 kg, we have to give 100 ml per kg body weight plus 50 ml per kg for the next 10 kg. That means 20 kg. 50 ml kg for the next 20 kg body weight plus 20 ml per kg for each extra 10 kg. What is the question they are asking? How much resuscitation food should a child receive per kilo over 20 kg? Over 20 kg means over 20 how much the child should receive? Over 20 kg. Here it is saying 10 kg. If it is next 10 kg, 50 ml body weight plus 20 ml kg, 20 ml per kg for each extra 20 kg. What is the question? Over, sorry. How much resuscitation fluid should a child receive per kilo over 20? How much? What is the answer here? We have to write 20 here. Okay. We have to write 20. Are you getting the answer? You have to read the question carefully. Okay. Then only you will get the correct answer. Before attaching a fluid resuscitation drip to a 9-year-old burns patient, what percentage of the body needs to be affected? Okay. Before attaching a fluid resuscitation, this is the keyword. We have to find out the answer from here. Find out fluid resuscitation 9-year-old, that is child. Okay. What percentage? This is also this is also keyword. Okay. What percentage of the body needs to be affected? Okay. Fluid resuscitation. If the burn area is over 15% of the total body surface area in adults. If it is adult, it is over 10% in children. What is the question? What is the question they are asking? Before attaching a fluid resuscitation drip to a 9-year-old, so they are indirectly given. They given children, but here they given the age. Then what is the answer here? 10%. So read the question carefully. I repeat once more. Please read the question carefully. Okay. What additional analgesic is recommended? What additional analgesics is recommended in the first instance for a patient with a moderate level of pain? If it is moderate level of pain, what analgesics? What analgesics is recommended in the first instance? Okay, first instance. What analgesics would recommend? Okay, then we have to come to the here. Okay. If it is moderate pain, what recommend analgesic in addition to columnar tramadol? What is the answer here? Tramadol. Okay. So we have to write the answer tramadol here. Okay. What route should be used to administer ibuprofen to children? If it is what route should be used? Which route we have to give ibuprofen? Okay. So we have to find out That answer. If paracetamol, we have to find out the ibuprofen. Ibuprofen 8 to 68 hourly orally. Which road we have to give? Orally. So we have to write orally here. Okay. After how long? How long should a patient? After how long? They are asking how long days. How long should a patient's pain relief regime be re-evaluated? After how long should a patient's pain relief regime be re-evaluated? After how long? Review in, see, review in 72 hours. What is the answer here? Review in 72. So how we are getting the answer? This is the way you have to find out the answer. So OET reading part A is very easy. It is a easy method. Easy part. OET reading part A is very easy. So the main thing is that the very important part of OET reading part A is you have to get 20 out of 20. So generally you can score B in OET reading. So be careful. Please practice. This is your mantra. Okay, please practice. Thank you for signing today, Sanida. Thank you for watching. Thank you.